Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. I'm up at 2,000 meters altitude, 6,500 feet or so, up the mountain, beautiful day, playing radio. I've got 1, 2, 3 radios with me and 4 antennas active. I'll explain what I'm doing here, something a little bit different. So I'm keeping the engine running in the Jag to keep the charge up on the second battery for the radio. I have to use a second battery because it's an automatic box. If I run the battery down the car, how do I get it started? Right, so antennas. I have the Moxon set up and it's up at about 7 meters. I have the 2-foot fire stick and I also have my red stinger as well. Now across the other side here, I'll explain the radio situation where I've turned the FT891 around so I can operate it all from the passenger seat here. I've got my President Lincoln as well, and also I've got a Pace 8030. Now I've got 2 of these. One of them works, one doesn't. They're absolutely identical, they look the same. The only difference is you switch one on, it does stuff, you switch the other one on, it doesn't. Unfortunately, I brought the wrong one. I picked up the wrong one. This one doesn't do anything. Rats. Oh well. Still, I have as backup to the 891 the President Lincoln, which has been going wild recently. I've had 2 contacts on the other antenna, which is sitting just over there next to the car, about 10 feet away. And what we have here is DV27 on a biscuit tin. It's just sitting there. You can see the adjuster at the top, and I've got it sworn in 1-to-1 for 27 5s and 6s. Now I'll probably play with the stinger, or with it being on bayonet mount I can put any of the fire sticks or the other springer on it, and I'll leave that aside just now. But I've had 2 contacts already into Scotland. One gave me a 5 and 8 report off of that. That's ridiculous. I'm going to see what else I can get. It's a bit of a nightmare in wiring here, and the other reason I'm keeping the car going is that I have the little battery here for the walking things. I've done videos up the mountain with that before, and it's charging just now off the fag lighter. Now if I switch the engine off and try and start it again, that wire will burn out because the motor of the car will try and take the power off the little battery. Not a good situation. So yeah, that's what's happening. So my SWR, forgive the shakiness there, I'm on 27570 and I'm on EM, so just key it up. It's pretty good. 1.1ish. Right, so everything tuned up, ready to go. Let's see what I can do with that little guy.
I just got your audio, so you're barely moving the needle, but I can hear it.
Yeah, Roger, John. Okay, well, I'm on a reduced system here, but I've got you about a 5 and 3 on this one, Roger.
Yeah, I got you like 5 and 1, 5 and 2, but you're right at my noise level.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, just working with a President Lincoln and about 20 whiskies, and my antenna is a DV Delta Victor 27 on a biscuit tin, Roger.
Yeah, I heard you say 20 whiskies. Well, not too bad for 20 whiskies coming into my truck. So it's definitely making the trip. Is that Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Well, like I say, the antenna is a DV27, a Delta Victor 27 on a biscuit tin, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, well, it's like I said, I'm also running a vertical antenna on top of my truck, so yeah, I have to listen a little hard to hear you when you switched over to the other system, but I definitely can still hear you. Is that Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Just give me a second, I'll switch back, Roger.
great day there in France, and we'll talk to you some other time. From Victor Alpha 601. Ciao, ciao. I was going to say merci beaucoup, but I'll just say goodbye to you.
Yeah, roger there, John. Okay, back on the Fox Tango 891. I'm using Moxon antenna as well, but I just wanted to try the other one out, see how it worked. I'm very happy it did there, Roger.
Yeah. I mean, they both work, but there's a big difference between, I don't know if you're running 20 watts now. Are you still running 20 watts, or have you gone up on the power?
Yeah, I've gone up on the power. I'm 70 Whiskies. My radio now is a Yaesu FT891. I'm using 2-element wire Moxon antenna. The other radio was a President Lincoln Mark 1, and originally with a DV27 on a biscuit tin next to the car there, Roger.
Yeah. Well, there was a big difference. One had like a 5.1 or 5.2, and this has got like a 5.7 or something. So, well, you know, the beam antenna, of course, is going to be better, but, you know, plus you will way down in power. You went way down in power, so, you know, from me listening side, I'm mobile here. I guess that's pretty good. At least I can still hear you.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it worked well. It worked. I'm quite happy it did work there. A very reduced signal, reduced power and antenna. But thanks for the test there. We'll leave you off. There's going to be many stations calling you there. The two, I forgot your call there. Where are we? Victor Alpha 601 14 Delta Delta 007. Have a great day there, John. Thanks for that.
Okay. A little bit of James Bond action this morning from the Delta 007. Okay, Mr. Bond, have a great day for Victor Alpha 601 in the mobile. Ciao, ciao.
Okay, ciao. Have a great day. Bye. Right, so a little bit of cheating there, but it did work. I did get a contact on the President Lincoln and a DV27 on a biscuit tin. Quite happy to get North Carolina, South Carolina, the States. Yeah, quite good. Okay, I'm going to go back on to using a bit more power. It was a bit cheating there using this one with the 891, but yeah, as I say, it worked. So I'll call it quits at that. If I get anything else doing this daft stuff, I'll put it on the end here. What I'll do next is I spoke to two guys before in Scotland, and one of them was saying, oh, it must be spectacular where you are. It is. I'll do a quick 360 view check, and then we'll continue playing radio. So that's it today. Thanks for watching. We're up just over 2,000 feet here with the antenna, another 7 meters, 25 feet or so above the car. And yeah, the trees have all turned, or mostly turned. There's still some green ones about, but a lot of the orange ones, and the whole mountain has just turned to this fantastic orange colour. Just awesome. A little bit of snow on top of the peaks up there as well. The remnants of a recent storm we had a few days ago. And then round here, more colours, more orange. I'm sitting right next to this button toe, but it doesn't cause any bother. I've been here many times with the radio gear. And just looking down on Les-Orres 1650, down below us here, Les-Orres Chef-Lieu, the other side of the valley, the administrative centre of Les-Orres, and the Parc des Écrins way in the distance there, the other side of the big valley. And some, if I can just hold this steady enough, there is some snow on some of the peaks there, and some of the south facing, which tends to be higher than north facing for the snow line. But what a beautiful day. Okay, let's go and get some DXing done.